Your 6-year-old can't pay attention, and it's not your fault, and it's not his fault, and it's not even the internet. The brain needs restructuring. How do we do that? That's what I'm going to show you. We all need the matrix to filter what is real through. This really worked to help our children focus, pay attention, and organize their thoughts when we homeschooled. But even if your children are in school, this can help. Imagine your children growing up putting their words together beautifully to be able to speak on stage, or even to be able to speak one-on-one to people. To write a great story or score high on their SAT and ACT because they can write a great essay. There are lots of applications for this. Expressing themselves is a skill both of our children get praised for, and they're both in different fields. One does social media content creation. The other is a retired teacher who uses her skills with her family and with her side hustle. This is not about doing school at home. It's not about forcing your children to repeat or forcing them to sit at a desk all day. This is totally different. It's something Charlotte Mason recommended to give a framework to organize young minds. Give a little context. We homeschooled and both of our children are now successful adults. They also did gymnastics, but your kids can do this even if they don't. From infancy, we started with snuggling our children while we were reading. But if the first step of 3 to creating that mental matrix is reading, this is how we took that to the next level. As I show in the video where I tell how to do Charlotte Mason narration, we let them show us they were paying attention while I was reading to them, even if Little Rack and his sister were doing headstands or somersaults, as long as they could narrate back to us what the paragraph or the sentence that I had just read, I knew that they were paying attention. And I would call that step 2 to creating this matrix. Now, the most important step is step 3, but I want to just cover a little bit more about 2. Narration while moving is what step 2 is about. This is where what I believe differs from or possibly even expands on the expert theories that I learned in child development when I got my degree. We studied Jean Piaget, and one of his theories, conservation, might explain why the 3rd step in the mental matrix works. Conservation says a child can create a reality which transcends the mere appearance of things. Yet Piaget said that children can only understand what is concrete and physical from ages 2 to 11, and maybe that's why the movement helps so much. Step 3 is the final step to formatting a brain's matrix. Here it is. It's the transforming words that they receive while wiggling and moving to their heart's content that make the biggest difference in that 3rd step in creating the matrix for their mind. Only God's word can format their brain in a way to organize their thoughts, to receive his spirit, and prepare them to live a life worthy of the calling that they've received.